Nguyen questions what she should use, for which Rossweiss reveals that it's to catch him back. After some time, as Leon is running after climbing over these mountains, one can see the borders of human territory. After running so far, Leon thinks that the female dragon should not be able to catch up to him, but seeing a dragon descending down, he is shocked. Leon recognizes it as Rossweiss. Rossweiss, in her dragon form, questions that he is quite a runner, for which Leon tries to run away, but Rossweiss blocks his way. Leon screams that it must be fun to play with him like this, as Rossweiss replies that she is indeed very satisfied. She asks if he thinks this is too smooth and who helped him divert the guards and left a hole for him to escape. Leon questions that even if he knew it was a trap, he had no choice, and he just didn't expect her to catch up so quickly. Rossweiss questions what will happen if he returns to human territory, and he already has her mark on his chest. As John Leon starts, the love sect of Rossweiss's kin enters into him. She questions if he thinks that they will still recognize him as a dragon slayer. Leon screams that he will start his life again as an ordinary person, which is better than being tortured by her, for which Rossweiss replies that he doesn't know how to appreciate her kindness as she clenches Leon to fly through. Leon screams to let him go and asks where she is taking him, to which Rossweiss states that since he wants to go back so much, she will help him. 3 hours later, near the Empire border, Rossweiss throws Leon down as he falls through the trees. Leon screams that it hurts, but sees the civilization. Leon, surprised, asks if this is a human town. Rossweiss transforms back, affirming that this is the human empire. When he sees the long-lost human town, she questions if he feels that he can return to the human world by just stepping over it. So saying, Rossweiss fans the flame and lights the branches. She reveals that he can't go back, even if it seems close at hand, as his dragon crave activates. Rossweiss reveals that she forgot to mention that when one of the two people with a dragon mark wants to have fun with the other, the dragon mark will produce a reaction. Leon is now feeling hot all over, itching to get started and unable to bear the urge. Leon questions if she wants to do it here, to which Rossweiss affirms. She is questioning if he knows why she brought him here, as she wants him to understand what shame is in front of his hometown, so close to it. Leon questions if she thinks he will lose faith because of this, as he screams that he will wait patiently until that opportunity comes. By then, he will repay her double for all the humiliation she has done to him. Rossweiss affirms, stating that she will be waiting for him, dead or alive, as she gets close to Leon. Near the Empire border, as Rossweiss did the act with Leon, she states that she is very satisfied with his performance just now while Leon is crying out. Rossweiss teases Leon, suggesting that she would bring him here every month to visit his hometown, to which Leon shouts out, stating that she sees herself as a female dragon with her head in the clouds, thinking about how she is going to drain him. Rossweiss states that she has been seen through as she activates her wings, saying they have to go since their daughter is waiting for them at home. Leon asks her to wait, stating that as a dragon slayer, he doesn't want to be caught by her like prey and that he can walk by himself. Rossweiss informs that from here to the Silver City, it takes at least 3 hours to fly at her speed, and it would take at least 10 days or half a month for a human to walk. To which Leon responds that it's just 10 days or half a month, and not to underestimate human endurance. Rossweiss says she wants to see how long he can hold out. After a while, Leon is drenched and tired as Rossweiss asks if he can't walk anymore, and if he asks her, she would help him. Leon screams that he's not tired, and who said he was tired? Rossweiss states that the only thing that's tough is his mouth, to which Leon gets angry. They hear a noise as Leon recognizes it as a dragon slayer army. He gets happy, thinking that these guys may be able to help him get rid of the dragon. He tries to call them, but feeling the tense and murderous gaze of Rossweiss, Leon gets terrified that if he calls for help, Rossweiss will kill them without hesitation. One of the commanders asks to stop for a moment, asking Leon if the two of them are lost, to which Leon laughs, stating that they are just hanging out, thinking that he cannot implicate innocent people. The commander boards down, stating that this forest is not a good place to hang out, as there are many dangerous species and wild animals. He asks if he can take them for a ride, introducing himself as Walker, the captain of the 47th Squad of the Imperial Dragon Slayer army. Leon gets happy, thanking them for their kindness, stating they also learn some self-defense and he can protect them. As Leon gets worried that they can't come closer, Walker states that he looks familiar, questioning if he has seen him somewhere. Rossweiss flinches as she's about to attack them. Leon realizes that it's no good and holds her up, getting close to her, stating that they must be mistaking him for someone else, as he has been popular. He adds that his wife often misrecognizes him, and he will go back with her obediently, asking to help him get rid of them. Seeing the romantic mood between them, Walker moves away, stating that he won't disturb their love as they move out. Ross Weiss questions if he is hugged enough as Leon moves away. Ross Weiss questioning how he got back here, to which Nguyen states that it was Mother who brought him back. Leon, quite angry, guesses that she finally caught him like prey, noticing that his hand is bandaged. Nguyen mentions that she was the one who bandaged it for him. Leon thinks back to what dragonologists once said, that dragons are a ferocious race living their lives in violence and blood from childhood. Although Nguyen has obvious dragon traits, she shows no hostility toward him and treats him as her father. He wonders if it's because she is a human-dragon hybrid. Leon pats her, saying Nguyen is awesome and cute, but when she grows up, she must not be like her mother. Just then, Ross Weiss is standing by their side, questions what's wrong with being like her. Leon gets scared, trying to shrug off the question, stating that it's nothing. Nguyen proudly says she bandaged Dad's wounds according to her mother's instructions, to which Ross Weiss agrees, affirming that this is what she should do. Leon realizes what a strict mother Ross Weiss is. He pats Nguyen, suggesting she hide in the garden first, and he will come find her when he counts to 100. Nguyen gets excited, asking if Dad wants to play hide-and-seek with her, to which Leon replies that he's not like her mother, and she should go quickly as he counts down. Nguyen, worried, runs out, asking him not to count so fast. After Nguyen runs off, Leon calls out to Ross Weiss, asking if she isn't being too hard on the child. Ross Weiss replies that all dragons go through this. Only by being strict from a young age can they grow into strong warriors. Leon protests, saying Nguyen isn't fully a dragon and is so cute, questioning how she can be so strict. Ross Weiss retorts that calling a dragon cute is derogatory. Leon tries to tease her, saying that she's pretty cute too. Ross Weiss grabs him by the collar, stating that he's just a slave for her to vent her anger on, and tells him to stop getting ahead of himself. Ross Weiss affirms that it's good he understands, as she is the queen of the Silver Dragon clan and has many government affairs to handle. She tells him the task of taking care of the children is now his responsibility, and whispers that the child likes him. The scene shifts to the garden, where Leon mutters to himself that he's the Dragon Queen, and it seems like the Dragon Slayer is now responsible for taking care of the children. He notices a girl hiding behind a pillar, and thinks Nguyen is still young, and if she thinks he can't find her if she hides there, he points to her, saying he found her, but there is no response from her. Leon questions if she's angry. Leon apologizes for keeping her waiting, but she runs off. Leon chases her, asking what's wrong and why is she running. After a while, Leon wonders where she went, as he just saw her pass by. He thinks it's hard to predict a child's mood, and wonders why Ross Weiss gave him the task of taking care of Nguyen. Just then, Nguyen comes from behind and hugs Leon. Leon asks if she didn't just see him run past her. Nguyen denies it, saying that Dad couldn't find her, so she came out to look for him. Leon wonders if he saw wrong. Nguyen then says she has something to show him and pulls him away, as another girl looking similar to Nguyen gazes toward them. While doing the drawing, Nguyen is quite preoccupied with it. Leon, having butterflies, thinks that it's good to have a daughter and that it feels like his soul is healed. Sooner or later, he believes he will get his destiny, which will help him escape from the clutches of the mother dragon. Mien runs to Leon, saying that she drew a family portrait, for which Leon is delighted, thinking that Mien is awesome and worthy of being his. As Leon sees the sketch of two girls with two parents, he questions why there are two girls. Mien reveals that it's her sister. Leon is taken aback that Mien has a sister, as it turns out that he's not only hit the target with one shot, but also hit it twice with one shot. Leon grabs his head, scratching his hair, stating that the child he saw in the garden just now must be her. He called her by Nguyen, and it's no wonder that she was angry. Nguyen replies that she thinks her sister is not angry. She's just a little shy when she saw Dad. Leon ponders over it, thinking that they haven't met each other much, so it's normal that they aren't familiar with each other. He believes it's all the dragon's fault for hiding this child from him, and he has to ask for the truth. In the study room, Ross Weiss is dealing with the documents as a dragon reports to her when Leon barges in. Ross Weiss questions where Mune is, to which Leon screams that she went to play with her sister. He states that she is really good at hiding things, and questions when she was going to tell him that he has an older daughter. Ross Weiss states that he already knows this by now, to which Leon gets angry, stating that he has to thank her. The talker picks up with Leon presenting material to him to make his building. Ross Weiss states that he already knows this by now, to